Hi everyone, welcome to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are planning for my bi-weekly pay of February 14th. This is one of those pays that is a little bit larger than normal out of the month, just because my husband, who gets paid monthly, also gets paid on this pay for me. And so this amount will be planning for today is $19.50. For those of you who are just joining us, I have a zero-based budget for my Canadian family of 4. We typically plan out all of our income, identify how much money will be spent on bills during that pay, and then whatever is left over is discretionary spending. So we withdraw that amount in cash and then allocate it to different categories that I put the cash in cash envelopes for. So you'll see here there's a bunch of different color codes. This just tells me what binder they're in. So my anything in white is my wallet, which is black. And then anything in blue is my blue binder. So thanks for joining me. Like I said, we're going to be planning out what my family is going to be spending over the next couple weeks. These categories here, so entertainment, spending, gas, groceries, households, restaurants, that is all typically what we spend within a 2-week period. And then anything down here, so our colored in blue, these are the things that I'm not using as often here, but they are things that usually come out once a month, like medical. So for any prescriptions that we need to purchase, or subscriptions, so our Netflix, Amazon, that kind of stuff. Anything in purple is kind of an event, although I did realize as today is Valentine's Day, I should have probably created a Valentine's Day folder. So anyways, I pulled from a different category for today. My husband and I are gonna do something special with the kids for that. And then yellow, those are my longer term savings. So these are things that I'm usually have a specific amount in mind that I'm saving for. For example, furniture, one of the things I'm saving for is a stand-up deep freeze, so that when I'm ready to purchase a half cow and half pig, we have enough money or enough space to put all of that meat in. You'll see here I have 2 categories, C and J. Those are my kids. So they are getting some money today. So we'll be budgeting for that in our discretionary spending. So I'm going to start off by putting my amount here in here, just so that as I allocate different amounts, I can deduct it from this amount, so I always know how much I have left to allocate. This paper here is in my planner, but it's actually one I created myself through Excel, so it just helps me. I like having the flexibility of putting it, like I said, in color codes and the order that I like, as well as in addition to the amounts that are going in, I'm able to identify what the denominations are, so that when I go to the bank, I know how many 100s, 50s, 20s, etc. I need to withdraw. Okay, so let's get to it. I am going to start off this week. Sorry. I don't know if you can hear, but I have an awful cold, so apologize for any coughing that happens. But because this is a larger month, I am going to be allocating a little bit more money into my into everything. I'm hoping I can put at least $5 in every single category. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Okay. Entertainment, I think we are going to go ahead and do $50 into entertainment. I'm just going to do a $50 bill with that. And that leaves us with $865. Normally I start out with my biggest amount. Actually, I should probably do that. So we are going to be giving $500 into my grocery. Again, this is for 2 weeks for a family of 4 with 2 growing boys who are heavily involved in sports. So this is definitely my biggest discretionary spending fund. So when I can, I typically budget a little bit extra here, mainly because this is, I bulk up my staples. So if I need pasta or stuff like that, things I usually keep in my pantry on a regular basis. This does need to be spread out between 2 weeks though. So it's actually $250 per week. So I'm going to do 4 100s and 2 $50 bills. For gas, I have one of my kids has a hockey tournament. Thankfully it is local. It just means a lot of driving back and forth. So I am going to be giving, myself, extra money, to drive back and forth because it is about a half hour away from my location or town. And so I'm just gonna pull 200s for that. Household, I know I have to purchase something, but I can't remember what, so I think we'll just give 25. And then we'll just put a 20 and a 5. And then restaurants, again, because we're in a hockey tournament, I am going to be giving $100. And I'll split that into 250s. Okay, so mine and Jeff's spending, we typically get about the same amount. This is just for us to do whatever we feel like. So I'm going to give us $25 each. So that is 50. Okay, so we've got $990 left to put into my savings. So one of the things, feel free to go back and check out this video, but I did a video on all of my subscriptions and then calculated out how much I need to be putting in here on a monthly basis for my monthly subscriptions, and then how much per month I need to put in here for yearly. So I need to save about $100 a month on my subscriptions just to make sure that I have enough to pay my monthly subscriptions as well as my yearly when the time comes. So at the end of the year, I should have $460 left if I'm putting in about $100 every month. So I just withdrew that money, so I'm gonna put $50 into subscription, and that can just be a 50. I said I was going to be giving my kids money, so they help out my husband with his business, so they get an allowance for putting in that work once a month. And they just get a 20 and a 10. What else is happening this week? So medical, even though I'm in Canada and healthcare is free, we still have to pay for our subscription or prescriptions, an Advil or Tylenol or Band-Aids or anything like that. So I think I'm going to put 50 in there. I also want to put a larger amount into my emergency fund. So I'm going to put $100 in emergency. And same with car maintenance. I always like to bulk both of those up when I have a little bit extra. My car is a 2012, and so it is quickly coming to the end of its life. So I'm just always worried that something's like catastrophic is going to happen. So I want to keep that up. Another amount, one of my goals for this month, what was it? I think it was to put money in my, $200 in my furniture. I don't think we're going to get there this month, but I want to at least put a hefty amount in there. So we're going to put 50. Just because we can raise it if I get to the end and realize, but there's a few categories that I want to put larger purchases in. I'm so sorry. Beauty, I do have to get my hair cut soon. I don't know if you saw my video last week, or not last week, last pay. I only put $5 in there, so I need to catch up a little bit. So I'm putting $70. And then Costco is empty, so I'd like to put $80 into that one. And I think those were all my big ones. Yeah, I think those were all my big ones. So I'm just going to go through and kind of figure out how much I want to put in each of the rest of these. So in clothing, I've got $60 in clothing. So I think I'm going to do 40 just to bring it up to around 100. Content, I've got $70 in there. So same thing, we're going to bring it up to around 100. Costco I already did, but it's already a 0. Gifts, I have 95. That's actually quite a bit. We don't have a lot of birthdays coming up, so I'm just going to put a 5 in there. Medical we already did. Oh, so that only brings, I'm going to change this to 55. And that'll bring us to around 100. School, I've got 105. I'm going to put 25 in there. And sports, I've got 120. I think I'll put 50 in there. And so actually no, I'll do 175. So 55. Okay, so, and subscriptions we already did. So next is my seasonal. So Jeff spending we did, so anniversary. My anniversary is in December. Sorry, had a brain blip there. This cold is kicking my behind. I've got $70 in there. I think we're just gonna add 50. And then I don't even probably have to save very much more after that. Birthdays, so birthday parties, we've got 125. Let's bring that up to 175, sorry. Canada Day is at 80. And we'll just put 10 bucks in there. Christmas is at $10. That's it. Wow. Okay. I need to start amping that up a little bit, but we'll Let's do 25. Again, I've got all year to save for that. Easter, 105. Let's make it a 140, so 35. And then Halloween has 50, so we'll just put 20 in there. Okay, and then my final book we've done most of, but let's have a look at, so I've got 225. Let's bring both of these up to 250. Renovations is at 100. We'll just add another 25. I'm not saving anything in particular for renovations. I was saving for a roof, but I got a bonus a little while ago, so I'm just waiting for the spring. The money is sitting in a line of credit, so I don't really need to do anything with that. And then vacation, I've got quite a bit of vacation. Actually, I don't even know how much money I have left. I lost track of what I was doing. Oh no. Okay. So 1915 minus 50, 25, 200, 500. Hopefully I'm not over. We need to make some adjustments to some of these. Oh no. 65. Oh, 60. Okay, so I guess this one's getting $5. Well, that makes it easy. Okay, so let's make sure this balances, and I think I put the denominations for all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 times 5, 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times 20. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 650 and 6, 7, 8. So 800. Okay, so 800 plus, plus 30, 340. Okay, perfect. We balance. So we are done. So that is how I plan out my discretionary spending. So now I need to go to the bank, withdraw all this cash, and then I can do my cash stuffing video. Thank you all so much for joining me. I apologize on all the coughing. This yeah, the cold is kicking my behind, so I can't help that, but yeah, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And as always, comments are welcome. Have a great day.